Hey everyone, Damien Vidovic here from the Demo Network once more. So yeah, earlier on I did say I was going to do a third replay because I was doing it on time. Unfortunately, yeah, one of the games I was going to commentate on, for some reason it wouldn't recognise the replay. So yeah, we'll actually be taking a look at one of the older games we've got sitting, one of the older replays we've got sitting around here for this Dawn of War Soulstorm game. So it's a 2 versus 2. And yeah, so we have the, on the, 2 versus 2, so for the first team we have Dark Elder and Tau versus the team on the right, which is Space Marines and the Orcs, so it should be an interesting game indeed. So yeah, we've got Orcs pushing a bit towards one of the midpoints. And yeah, basically getting into a bit of a scuffle with these mandrakes, as you can see. So mandrakes are actually pretty good fighters, really. They're a bit fragile, but when they get into melee, they can do quite a bit of damage, as you can see. Just slashing them up, so to speak, actually making the orcs run away. It's interesting to watch, actually. And yeah, we've got Slave Chamber going down with that defense. I can't remember what it's called, but it's basically some sort of a defense where those cages let off some sort of soul-destroying shriek or something that does a bit of damage to enemies. Yeah, it's an interesting choice to put that down early, because Dark Elder are certainly not really known for their not for their defensive capabilities like that, really. But regardless, looks like that's what he went for. So still got a bit of a scuffle going on around the middle. The orcs getting chased back with pretty low health actually, but we've got the big mech coming in to help them. So yeah, that is that's forced the mandrakes back. And yeah, that's what we have from Dark Elder at the moment. At the very top, we've got the Tau Commander coming out in full force with a nice little flamer, just taking down that builder, doing a bit of damage actually. So fortunately, he has had to fly away though, but it was an alright attempt at harassment from what I can see. We don't seem to have any more units going down from the Tau side though, so not entirely sure if you spotted those scout marines. My opinion, he probably should have gone for them. I mean, they were isolated, but in either case, it doesn't seem to make too much difference because Stealth Pursuit has come up and it looks like they're not paying much attention there because they're not decapping that point. So unfortunately, it looks like the Orcs have capped the midpoint between themselves and the Dark Elder. But yeah, they've got a Mandrake squad capping the middle, or rather middle between them. Relic though, but yeah, we've got Orcs sluggers coming up. Yeah, got more sluggers coming up along with the big mechs. So they've teleported as well, and just in time, it looks like the Dark Elder put down a Tower of Loathing. So an interesting thing about their buildings is that they build themselves automatically, and I just have to pause it for a second. We got the okay, that's alright. Okay, we just had a phone ringing in the background. Sorry about that. It was really planned for. So an interesting thing about the Dark Elder are that the buildings build themselves once their builder starts them off. So it's a pretty good ability to have in this case. Although the Tower of Loathing didn't really last too long, as you can see. And looks like we've got a counter attack by the Space Marines in the Tau base. They're doing quite a bit of damage to the Fire Warriors, you can see. So yeah, basically just slicing and dicing as well with their little knives. The Tau Commander is also pretty low health as well. Space Marines, all they have to do is just put the Force Commander on ranged stance, which they have, and they'll be able to kill off the Tau Commander relatively easy, because yeah, he can only jump around for so long, really. Yeah, as you can see, we've got Scout Marines getting mopped up there by the Mandrakes. But yeah, looks like the Dark Elder player is on the back foot at the moment. Put down another Slave Chamber, this time with various dead bodies strewn about. That basically allows souls to be harvested, as you can see. So those sort of pinkish thing appear with souls. And yeah, they're going to tier 2 though, but yeah, the Orcs do have the advantage at the moment. They're capping at Relic, and they have their midpoint secure as well. Looks like the Space Marines are did a an initial good job of counter-attacking, but the Dark Elder have sent their Archon squad to, yeah, basically to help defend the Tau Space Marines, the Tau Space, should I say. Yeah, doing a pretty good job driving them back actually. Force Commander he still has pretty good health though, but yeah, they are getting driven back slowly but surely. We've got some pretty heavy forces used by the Space Marines. They got quite a few Space Marine squads out. And we got Big Mech and his squad joining in as well, so they teleported right into the melee. So it looks like we're seeing them devote themselves towards this defense, and if they succeed, they might even counter-attack through this top section, which it looks like they're doing. So Tau, for whatever reason, are sending their, or they were sending their Vespas, but yeah, they sent them back forward. But we have the rather slow advance by the Orcs and Space Marines as well. So they're doing quite a bit of damage, but they are getting stopped in their tracks with it by the Mandrakes and the Archons as well. So it looks like they're not really doing too much of a good job moving the units around up until now. They did let them get a few hits off though, but we still have a contingent of Orcs advancing into Tau territory there. But they're going to get killed off pretty quickly. They got Tau have several squads out, and yeah, as you can see, the Orcs can only take on so many squads at once. The Archon looks like the Archon squad's also been pushed back. The Archon himself is still alive, but his retinue is all dead though. Yeah, we've got the Homunculus, or however you say it, laboratory going down for the Dark Elder, which is their armory building. Looks like they're not even bothering to contest the Orcs' points really. Looks like everyone is devoting pretty much all of their attention, except for the Orcs, to the topmost point. Topmost strategic point, actually. So yeah, so far though, we're seeing an initial advantage going through to the right team actually, because they hold the midpoints on both the top and the bottom, and they've done a pretty good job of pushing back any attempts to force that so far. We are seeing a pretty concerted attack by the combined forces of the Tau and the Dark Elder though, but not entirely sure if that'll be oh, actually it might be enough. They're retreating. So they might be retreating perhaps to regroup or to target perhaps the Dark Elder's base, or maybe to go through the middle, as you can see, but in either case that will take a bit of time, and during that time it looks like yeah, the leftmost team are yeah, certainly doing a bit of damage. So it looks like they might also be taking down this listing post, provided that they perhaps put some more units on that, which they are, so that's good. So yeah, they'll be able to take that listing post down in no time, probably also losing the Vespid Stingwing squad in the process, but they're reinforcing it relatively quickly though. So yeah, it looks like we've got a bit of a swing towards yeah, the left team actually. So a swing to the left. And yeah, we've got some more advanced buildings going down. We've got a Witch Cult Arena for the Dark Elder going down, which is a bit like the Sacred Artifact for the Space Marines. And it looks like the Archon's getting his retinue back. He's getting a few Incubi magically popping up in his squad, as you can see. However, we've got the Orcs capturing the middlemost points from what I can see. They captured one critical, now they're capturing the left critical as well. We've got a concerted attack going on by the Tau though. They're doing pretty good long-range assault on the Space Marines. So it doesn't look like as if the Space Marines have any long-range weapons themselves yet though. They're only just going to tier 2 now though, so that's why. And pretty good ability going down by the Archon. They just, well, especially with that big mech in the squad, that was a very, very good, very well timed attack actually. So yeah, if they first use the Crucible of Malediction, which basically makes the squad attack itself, and then they use the that other ability that pins enemies down in one spot. So pretty good. They managed to kill quite a few units off. Take a fair chunk of health on that big mech as well. So not bad at all actually. We've got the Vespids also counter-attacking with their special ability, which causes buildings to die that much faster. Which isn't too bad really, given that the Tau get them at the beginning of the game for some reason. I'm not sure what the developers are thinking there, but in either case, Tower is certainly using it to their advantage. They're doing a bit of damage, but at the same time they're also taking quite a bit of damage as well. Same with the stealth suits have also been detected by the skull probe most likely, from what I can see. But yeah, certainly seeing a concerted push by the left team on the Space Marine base though. Looks like they managed to do quite a bit of damage, and yeah, they're just taking pot shots of their long-ranged units. Their Pathfinders are a little bit forward though, but in either case, yeah, they're doing a pretty good job. And yeah, we just got the Orcs retreating towards the middle. Actually, Orcs are still capturing midpoints as well. They're destroying a power plant, a Dark Elder power plant that's been built on this slag heap as well, so it's about to get destroyed, and there you go, it's down. So yeah, I'd say things are relatively even at the moment. Just quickly looking, it seems like the army sizes might be relatively even, so... Although the Tower are doing a pretty good job of thinning out Space Marines at range, because yeah, they got... These Fire Warriors have got some pretty ridiculous ranges, you can say. And we've probably got Orcs coming back through the middle again, this time with a whole host of troops and war tracks actually, armed with bomb chambers, so they'll do pretty good for disrupting units as well actually. So we're seeing that right now, we're seeing quite a few explosions and all that going off, basically routing the Tower forces. Got stealth suits jumping into the fray to get torn up though.